Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something fun, quick, and simple. I got this stencil from online and I stenciled a doily, and this is how she ended up looking, the doily. Um, I just took red and stenciled. I thought that would be so pretty, and this is a stencil that I picked up. There's a few things in there. I didn't think the stencil would be as large as it is, but it's fairly big. And I just thought we could just do this. It shouldn't take too long. I shouldn't take too much of your time. It's just a quick craft. So I do have, I'm going to keep her in red, even though she probably would look decent in black and white. I'm going to do red for them now. Do two reds and then maybe two or three black and white. So what you need to do is get whatever piece of paper you want. I'm using doilies just so I can include them in some friend mail, and then I'm going to place her how I want her to be placed. And if you can avoid the holes on a doily, that would be great, but if you can't, no worries. Get out my little ugly sheet of paper so it doesn't go on the mat. Even though I need to clean the mat, it's looking atrocious in my opinion. I was staining something. I have blue stain all over it, so that is not a good thing. Um, Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do black since I thought I had my red dauber together, but I don't. The ink that I'm using is archival ink, so it's kind of dried onto the stencil, and I'm not upset about that. I'm fairly okay with that. No worries. I'm just using plain old black archival ink. You can use whatever color you want, like I stated. Of course, you can always use whatever color you want. It's your project, right? So I had made some other things with this, and I had got some opinions and mixed reviews. I need to figure it out though, because I need to put them in the mail and mail it out. For some reason, I don't know if I'm really caring about how it's, not caring in a bad way, caring in a good way, how it's stamping out. I'm not sure if you can see like the bubbles. So let me go ahead and do this. And I really should have taped it down, and I'll do that on the next one. Even though it's not much going on with this lady, I feel more secure if she was secure. And that way I can kind of do a little bit deeper stenciling, I guess you could say. How's your summer going? My summer is going swell. It's okay. Can't really complain. And that's how she should look. And you see, even though I use black ink, I still smudge some of the red off. And that's what happens. So if you decide to use your black ink, then you really want to, any ink, you really want to clean it up. So I'm going to go ahead and get another one out, because we're still going to stick with black. I'm not too concerned about it. You can see right here where I rubbed and rubbed, and you just be careful of that. I had tried marbling some doilies a couple of weeks back now, and it turned out great, but if you decide to marble, just be careful, because that paper, the doily paper, is super thin. So, I always try to tell you guys when I do something slightly silly, um, so you don't have to worry about repeating that process. Some advice you can take and just know that the person that's giving it to you means ill will. Whereas some advice, like someone says, "Oh no, don't pick that money up that just fell out the sky. Something's wrong with it." you know. That is something that you want to be careful and mindful of. But this, in my opinion, is some noteworthy advice. And I just put her a little bit higher up along the edges, just to see how she will work out. I've been telling myself that I'm going to stop buying stencils because I have an electronic paper cutter, and I could make my own stencils. Once I figure it out, of course. Once I figure it out. Because you see right here this little thin piece. It's a few thin pieces that I probably would have stretched her out some to make her a little bit wider. Only because these small intricate pieces, and then maybe it's the operator. I feel like I'm tearing, tearing it, and then it's going to change the way it's supposed to look, the actual form of her. Again, be careful right here in these areas where it's another location. You don't want to, another location of a stencil. You don't want to rub that in, and then I did it again. Oh, and then I tore the doily. Great. Good job, Randy. Good job. And somehow it was too attached, so let's see. So this is how she's looking. And she looks okay. I guess I'm okay with that. Um, Let me know what you think in the comments about it. Do you ever stencil? I'm going to go ahead and stencil up these shoes as well, because I just feel like I need to stencil those shoes up, and I'm going to do those in red versus black. And this is where I tore the doily at, so just want to be careful. I'm going to bring this down just a smidgen, and then we will be done. Because I think, what is they saying? Every woman should have a pair of red shoes in their closet. Do you have red shoes in your closet? I have a pair in my closet, but I don't wear heels that often. And this is backwards. Good, even better job, right? Even better job. Let's get it together. It is early in the morning, and I have a lot of stuff to do today. I tell you all, I get my crafting done first, because once my son wakes up, I have not a lot of time to myself to craft, unless he's like really in the relaxed mode, and he's hardly ever like super chill. I'm gonna let mommy craft and not bother her mode, which I guess he shouldn't, but he's a child. He needs some sort of entertainment from his parents. I have to adjust this. Can you see that? I was about to go in on this thing and it's still messed up. Let's see. This paper started off halfway decent at the beginning of the year when I first started using it. And over time, boy, has it gotten unattractive. It's really some scrapbooking paper, so I don't know. See, it's really scrapbooking paper that I've just decided to use as my catch-all of all types of things. I'm using some red, and this is archival ink as well. And I'm just going to just do this, and we'll be finished with this craft. But I think that this is definitely a good way to use up your doilies as embellishments for your friends. You know, friend mail. You can definitely send in friend mail. You can use in your own projects, because I know a lot of people use not tissue paper, doilies to wrap up presents when they send things out. So they'll be really, really good. I'm just doing a circle of motion, and I'm going over all the areas that highlight these shoes. And let's see how it looks. The big reveal. I'm not too fond of the font, but other than that, it looks pretty good. It says shoes are the girl's best friend. Yep, it shouldn't say shoes are the girls. It should just say shoes are girl's best friend. Translation, I guess, whenever the person got it. Shoes are the girl's best friend. No, that's definitely, well, that's not how I would say it. Would you say it like that? Let me know. I did buy this from online, and so just keep that in mind. So I think I'm going to try one more, and I'm going to skip the font. So we will see. All right. Let's see. And I can just put that there since I was holding it down anyway. I guess I don't even need that tape. And let's see, I'm going to try to make this a little bit on a darker side. I did apply a little bit more ink in there. Hopefully I didn't grab that G when I did it. Now I think that looks a lot better. It's a lot deeper than the previous one. And maybe that sand should go at the bottom, because I can definitely try to figure out how not to put the in there. But I like it like this, you know. I have some shoe stamps that I could use. But I just want to come on and share this really quickly with you. Let me know if you're into stenciling and what do you do that I didn't do in the comment section below. Until next time, happy crafting.